What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Starbase Wraps. In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove the front bumper of a Tesla Model Y. This is also pretty similar to a Model 3, but in this one, it's going to be a Model Y. If you can figure it out by watching this video on a Model Y, you'll be able to do a Model 3, no problem. They're almost identical, but there are some small subtleties. So let's go ahead and take off the front bumper. I'm going to get the car up on the Quickjacks over there, take the tires off, take the front bumper off, take the lights out, get everything prepped and ready for wrap. All right, so I'm getting ready to lift up the Tesla. I'm using these lift pucks right here. This is gonna make sure everything's lifted properly and correctly. So just feel around through there, you can look. Yep, and there it is right there. There we go. And then I'm gonna put the one on the other side in. Okay, I've got my Quickjacks all connected. It's just touching right now. Good deal. So now we're all lifted up, we're off the ground. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to remove the front bumper. You don't have to take the wheels off, you can get the front bumper off without the wheels, but it's a lot easier to take the wheels off. So I use these special lug sockets right here. They've got a plastic liner and it keeps it from scratching the wheels. All right, so now we got the wheels out, and the next step to remove the front bumper is we got to take out this tub. This pops right off. That comes off real easy. All right, next we got to take out this tub. So there are some bolts here. And that one looks like it's been worked on before. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a plastic clip right here. Sometimes that is a screw. It just depends on what year Tesla you have. So I'm gonna take these out real quick. Okay, so there's 4. I'm just gonna keep these right here in the tub. And just look around, okay. And then for that clip right there, you can just use a screwdriver. Just kind of put in the little tab right there. Oh, there you go. And then that's just gonna pop right out. So I'm not reaming on it, I'm just lightly tapping on it, and then that pulls out, it's not broke or anything. And then this whole tub is gonna lift out. Okay. Yeah, you gotta unclip the little trunk light, I forgot about that. And when you're taking this apart too, I got one of these Harbor Freight organizers so I don't lose any of the bolts, and it has different sections so you can put different size clips. All the bolts are the same size, but the clips are going to be a little bit different. So I'll put that down right here. And then we'll take some of these 10 millimeters out. There we go. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna remove these clips right here. I just use a screwdriver and then just find the little tab. See how it pops out nice and easy. Okay. And there are just 2 here. So pulls right out, pulls right out. And then this should come right out. And then I'm just going to repeat the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, and now that the other side's done, I'm going to take this clip out right here. Just a little clip right there like that. Okay, and then there's going to be two more right here. So here's one. comes right out. And I'm supposed to see here. Let's see if we can get, see that one on the camera. There we go. There we go. Okay. Then you're gonna have two 10mm bolts to take out. That's the first one. Okay. And then you're gonna have one down in here. Okay, and that just comes right off. Using a right angle tool like this makes it a lot easier. All right, I'm down on the creeper here, and the next step is we got to remove all these plastic clips under here. So I'm just using a screwdriver. You can see there's a little tab right here. You just pull that out. Just be real careful. Don't remount it too hard. And you just got to work that piece out, and then it'll come right out for you. Okay, this comes right out, and then this should just come right out for you too. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, so these are two pieces. And then just repeat for all of those, and then we'll pull the bumper off. And you've got to remove this too. To remove it from the, it's hard to show on the camera, but to remove it, you just pull this red part back. You use your thumb. And then you push down on this tab right here, and then it should pull out. You gotta push down really hard though. And these front bumpers, depending on the year, are gonna be held on really, really hard with these clips right here. So I'm just using a trim tool wrapped in a microfiber so I don't scratch the paint. And that'll kind of wedge the bumper off of these clips right here. It's gonna be a dramatic pop, but it'll come off. You're not gonna break it. Just be careful, of course. Don't like jam it in there and ream on it with all your might. You know, just kind of wedge it in there, shake it, wiggle it around a little bit, and it'll come loose. Goddamn. One didn't want to go off. All right, and then I'm going to take out the headlights. Just a little connector right here. Pop that out. Should come right out for us. There we go. Right, come on, headlight. There we go. All right. I've already taken this bolt out, so there's a bolt here. And there is a bolt right here. So go ahead and take that out. Good, okay. And this should go right out. Perfect. And to remove these fog lights on the front bumper, I'm just using a screwdriver to remove the electrical connector and also the little clips that hold the wiring harness for the fog lights onto the light housing. You can just kind of push on the clips with a screwdriver and they come right out. You're not going to break them. And then there's also held on by 3 bolts. I believe they're T20 Torx bit bolts. So you just undo those screws, and then there's going to be some plastic clips that hold it in. I just pull the clips back a little bit, and then the fog light comes right out. All right, I got the front bumper all done right here. And if you're accident prone or you just break clips all the time, I'd recommend getting one of these off of Amazon. It's a Watu, I guess, I don't know, O-A-U-T-O-O, Tesla clip set. And it's going to provide all the different types of fasteners and plastic clips you need for a Tesla. whether you're pulling a door panel or a front bumper. It's got everything in there, so if you do happen to break some clips, you can just replace them with some other factory style clips. You don't want to try to go to AutoZone and get some generic stuff. It's not going to work. And then one more tip too, depending on the year of your Tesla, there are 2 bolts that go up into the fender here, and there's a little plastic thing that the bumper clips onto. So if you don't have a screw right here, it might go up into the clip. On the Model 3s, that's how it is. It goes up, but on the Model Y, it goes out. And then there's 2 more here. I don't remove these, but you can remove them to make it a little bit easier. And as we can see on camera, my wife hit the side of the garage. So you can kind of see some of the durability of vinyl wrap here. Now, it did ruin the wrap, but at least the paint's going to be safe under here. But she just barely kissed the side of the garage. But that's what that looks like. So I'll probably have to redo this at some point. But I'll wait and see if she just wants to redo the entire color. And that is how you remove a Tesla Model Y front bumper. To put it on, you just reverse the order. The little clips from the bottom, to put those back on, it's going to be a little bit tricky. You're going to want to push up on that splash guard and then put the little plastic clips in. And then put the second piece in after you get it to click into the hole. So push up on the splash pad, put the first piece in, and then put the second piece in. That should save you some time on putting everything back together. But other than that, it's super straightforward to put it back together if you take it apart. Just keep track of your bolts, like I said, with an organizer. That way you put everything back in the right spot. Because there are several different types of plastic clips on the Tesla front bumper. But that's going to do it. Consider subscribing to the channel, like the video. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next Tesla video. Thanks for watching Starbase Wraps.